Welcome to Tuesday Technical Talk. Today's topic is double top and double bottom. As we are running a series on these patterns, now last time we ran a series on candlestick pattern, now we are running on price patterns. These are called Western patterns. We covered the continuation pattern, or what we call the breakout pattern, or we call the consolidation pattern, so many names. Today we are going to cover a very powerful, very simple and very commonly used pattern called double top and double bottom. So first we will look at double top. Now double top means double and double tops. It's self-explanatory, like you can see that. The same level of resistance in the past works in the future, means that same level where it found that supply zone becomes a supply zone. That's the second top. Now there are a couple of ways to trade this. How do you trade this? First, when it comes at resistance, you sell it. That's the time you sell. That doesn't mean it's a double top. That means it's a resistance. So you short here and your target would be where? The previous low. Now the second part of this, when it completes the double top, which we also call as M pattern, the letter M, Malkan's view, M. So once that M is complete and then it breaks that, that's a second trade you take. That's a double top trade, and the target is what? Very simple. The height of M, which is this, is going to be replicated bottom. That's the target of your M pattern or double top. So you got to learn that double tops happen very often, and very often on different types of time frames also, like a 15-minute chart, an hourly chart, or a daily chart, or a weekly chart, in fact on monthly chart as well, right? In the same criteria and the same rules to trade. First, when you sell at the resistance, it's not called a double top, it's called resistance trading, support resistance trading. Second, when you trade below the M pattern, that's your double top breakdown pattern, and that your target is this, right? Now the ideal distance, the small nuggets, the 10x nuggets, is that the ideal difference between the two patterns should be between 15 to 20 candles. 15 to 20 candles. Now it's a weekly chart, then it's 15 to 20 weeks. If it's an hourly chart, it's 15 to 20 hours, and similarly for all time frames. So that's your 10x nugget. Now second is, let me show you some more examples so we get more clarity. You can see that double top here. Now that's first. Second, in fact you can count this also, it's more or less like a triple top and like a fourth one also, right? It's the same level of resistance here going on. Now when you come at the second top, that time if you see a bearish pattern, like you see here a shooting star, I think we covered shooting star in one of the candlestick series also, and then you get a confirmation, then you have a very high probability trade. Now the second thing you can check out is on the first top the volumes are high, the second top is volumes are low. That's an additional point. On the first top RSI is 75, second top is RSI 72. That's a divergence on momentum. And if you go and check the Bollinger Band basic video on TTT, you will see that double top plus the Bollinger Band outside inside. So when you combine all these tools like price, pattern, volume, momentum, volatility, time and sentiment, it becomes from a simple double top trade, which is very common, to a 7-star double top trade, right? That's the way you go deeper into it rather than going broader into many things. So that's double top. You can see that, and then when it comes as a next resistance, it comes like a lower top and then it goes there. Now the main double top completes on this M pattern. You can see this M. That breaks, you sell further, and your target is the distance between the M pattern. Right, so that's the power of M pattern. It happens very often. It's very easy to spot. You just flip through charts and keep checking for double tops. Mark them properly. Mark the neckline. The line which joins the valley and the bottoms is called the neckline. So if you draw a neckline, it becomes an M. Break, that much is your target. Right? So a very simple and very powerful pattern. It works. Sometimes it is so simple that you'll think, oh, if it is so simple, then everybody starts making money, then I will not make money, and all that kind of self-doubt comes when you see such a simple pattern, right? Ideal distance. The distance here is like 20, almost 40, 45 candles. Great. Now, when it comes to divergence, you might have heard that the number of bars should be less. But when it comes to double top, double bottom, the number of bars should be like decent enough to have a double top. And this is an awesome trade where you can see this, the neckline, and then it goes down further. Now in some cases, one of the tops may be higher or lower, like in this case, there is a higher top. Now if you read a book, I think it was by John Bollinger, and it says there are 16 types of M's and W's, different shapes. So one of them can be slightly higher, one of them can be slightly lower, that's okay, it's broadly the same, and still it's a double top. So now if I'm looking at this as double top, and then it breaks further, then this will be replicated down, right? That's the power of double top. Now let's look at double bottom. It is exactly the mirror image of double top. Now if it's an M pattern, here it will become W pattern, right? So you can look at this double bottom, and then you see a 5-star or a 7-star candlestick pattern. I think we learned in the last video, I guess, and then it gaps up with a big gap. Now of course you could not have traded this gap. Ideally you would have bought here, or you would have missed this one, right? So let's look at one more. Perfect. Then there are candle patterns here. You look at a bull sash here and a bull sash here, both are same. You buy here, first target is this, then it becomes a W, then the next target would be the length of or the depth of this W pattern. Double top, double bottom, right? See the valley, then goes slightly and becomes a, now you think that sometimes it goes straight up, but it goes up and makes a higher bottom. That's a strong sign. That market says, okay, I'm making higher bottoms, I'm getting into an uptrend, and then that becomes another opportunity to buy. Here you can look for range shift signals like RSI. I am sure if you are watching this episode of this show, that means you must have seen the past episode, and if you haven't, then go back and check all the series, all the videos in this series. It's like a mini course on technical analysis. You'll cover all the basics in well explained examples with simple language, right? That's our USP at Malkans, use simplicity. So then you get this higher bottom and reach the target, and then this much on the upside is your second target, right? And you can see one more double bottom here. Now once you get tuned to see these patterns, you'll see the double top, double bottom everywhere, including if you look at the sky, sometimes you look at the clouds and you'll see a double top there also, right? Just kidding, right? So that double bottom, right? And you buy at this low risk area. When you buy here, you're buying support. When you buy above this, you're buying a double bottom like a W pattern, and then the second target. So there are two buying points, one near the bottom, one on the breakout. One is a support trading and one is a breakout trading. So two areas of buys and two targets, right? So that's a very strong pattern. Of course, it will also fail. You buy here and then next day it goes down and breaks the support and bam, it goes down. Double bottom with a 7-star candlestick pattern. Now I hope you know the 7-star candlestick pattern is already revealed on one of the shows done earlier. So check out this. So you have a double bottom, you have a 7-star candle pattern, you have a high volume. What else you need? You just need that courage to push the button of buy, right? And that courage many people don't have, and I am sure you must be watching Meghna Malkan's video. By the way, do you know that we have another channel by the name Meghna V Malkanj, where she's doing videos on mindset only. There's a show called Pro Trader Talks. Like we have a Tuesday Tactical Talk, we have a Pro Trader Talks where she talks about mindset. And if you watch those episodes, it will completely change the way you look at market and your mindset about money and trading. It will definitely improve your trading performance for sure. These patterns are good, but provided you can take action, right? So double bottom and double exit, double entry, one entry here, one entry here. So these are some of the examples of double top, double bottom. I hope you enjoyed this show, this video. If you like this, make sure you share, subscribe and like, and further pass it on to other people. Also comment in the comment section which video you like the most, which topic you want to cover, what did you learn from this, whether there is a current stock which you are watching right now which is on double top or double bottom. And the last thing, did you buy your ABCD ticket yet or not? Did you buy? It's happening very soon. It's going to be one of the largest events on stock market in Asia, virtually done with some great keynote speakers coming on. Last time if you missed it, this time you shouldn't. It's happening very soon. Check out the details at theabct.com, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, good luck and good trading.